Alright folks, today we're diving into what might genuinely be the dumbest yet most captivating story ever, coming straight from West Point, Nebraska, a town so small the biggest news before this was probably someone's cow learning algebra. We have Owen Salak, or as he self-identifies, the gritty boy. Now, Owen's the kind of dude who wakes up and chooses violence, not actual violence, just the mildly infuriating type. He trips people in hallways, spools Wordle answers like it's his personal crusade against humanity, and downs sparkling ice twice daily like a dehydrated SpongeBob at Sandy's Treatum. Recently, this menace upgraded from YouTube Shorts to Instagram Reels and acts like he discovered fire. He's also a Kendrick Lamar superfan, regularly yelling cryptics like Lee Mustard and A.B. Minor in wildly inappropriate situations. They think funerals, weddings, silent study halls nowhere is sacred. Now, and recently Owen escalated from mild nuisance to full-on villain R. Picture this Owen high off sparkling ice fumes, hits a gritty so hard he launches a stick straight onto a busy road, causing a 4-car pileup, cars flipping, absolute chaos, power outages, the whole works. He shouts TTAs ADOBLU, the LFETA, and immediately tries tagging Moist Esports on Instagram. But first, quick shout out today's sponsor, my own crippling product addiction. Crack open some Jewel Divine Peach if you want your mouth to thank you personally. Tune into Moist Sports Godslap comics for your eyeballs, Moist Charlie Clips for bite-sized stupidity, the other channel for challenge degeneracy, the official podcast for intellectual stimulation, and wash away your sins of my soap brand Cheeky. Plug complete. Back to our scheduled disaster. Now, this stick incident goes to court, and Owen does what any rational person accused of vehicular chaos would do. He defends himself, no lawyer, no logic, pure vibes. Instead of letting someone speak for him, Owen gets up in front of the courtroom and starts explaining everything himself. And I mean everything. He claimed the entire thing was a social experiment. Said it was a test of how fast drivers could react to irregular environmental stimuli. Held it a live physics exam. Then he blamed Seba as the Fortin lays guy. Owen claimed Seba's threw the stick and that Owen was just trying to catch it mid-air as a hero. He even brought a slideshow to prove it. Played the surveillance footage in reverse and said, "See, it looks like I'm catching it. I'm innocent." He also said the stick had a mind of its own and was acting on its own free will. Quote, if we have free will, why not sticks? And then came the coup de grace of logic. Owen argued that the car didn't actually hit the stick. He said, your owner, atoms don't actually touch. Scientifically, the car never hit the stick. They just got really, really close. So really, nothing happened. The judge had to take a 5-minute break after that one. Now, before testimonies even started, Owen tried to introduce the jury to the witnesses. Herm's turn his term. First, he points to Jared and says, that guy, he's basically a hot sauce-based life form. Once chugged an entire bottle at lunch and broke a trombone, then his own phone, all before third period. Thinks he's Magnus Carlsen because he calls everything a brilliant move. And Jared's testimony was quota. Yeah, I saw him throw it. It's been clear as day. I never Nexus sauced. He's like 4'10", eats plain lays like it's a delicacy, and thinks he's the king of lunch because people dump trays at the same time. I blame him for everything because, well, look at him. Tabas's testimony was quota. I was eating chips. Then he threw the stick, and he pointed at me like I caused the Great Depression. Then Owen introduces David Floor. No David. He's a siege gremlin with 1,500 hours logged in a search history that probably got him flagged by the FBI. Says he's always going to lock in during English, but the only thing he locks into is failing. David's testimony is quotey. He told me it was for a prank call called Real Life Breakfast. He said if the cars crashed, it meant the test worked. And then he asked for my GoPro. I said no, didn't stop him. Meanwhile, the prosecution, led by some poor soul named Ms. and Linda Mankowitz, was desperately trying to keep her law degree from bursting into flames. She showed the footage in the correct direction, which clearly showed Owen winding up like a baseball pitcher and launching the stick into traffic. Eventually, the judge was just done. After Owen tried to cross-examine the stick itself, things devolved, and then Angel burst into the courtroom trying to live stream, threw food at the judge, and after a quick look at his TikTok likes and camera roll, got sentenced to 10 years with no parole. So how does this circus end? Owen got community service banned from vending machines, Instagram Reels, and any Kendrick Lamar music containing an 802.8. A 10 years, no parole, no TikTok. The stick currently labeled in evidence as Exhibit A weapon of mass distraction. This entire scenario feels like a fever dream written by someone overdosing on TikTok trends and Kendrick lyrics. Truly a court case of biblical stupidity. That's about it. See ya.